Welcome back to the final day of the Field of 68's College Basketball Road Trip. We're live here in Lexington, and we are now joined by Jaland Lowe and Dioubate, two of the touted transfers coming in to Kentucky in this year's transfer class. Gentlemen, what's going on, man? How we doing, Jaland?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
How's it going?
I'll be a lot better tomorrow when I don't have to see this guy every day.
It's been a long trip. But it's fun. I mean, fun getting out and seeing you guys, and it's just weird. It's weird. You know, I saw both of you guys last year.
Yes, sir.
ACC Media Day. I saw you plenty at Alabama, and now you're at Kentucky. And you know, when I look at this team, I'm saying to myself, man, it's like a plethora of riches. Like you guys just have two of everything, or even like different types of players at the same position. You both come from pretty good programs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Right. When you look at this, what stands out about this group, Jaland?
I mean, just the way that it's a bunch of selfless guys, and it's all super talented. You know, sometimes when you have a lot of great talented guys, they don't seem to mesh well together just because of egos and, you know, just people wanting to be the man. But with the team that we have right now, it's a collective effort of just wanting to win. That's all it is. And we figured out and we're learning how to play with each other and find our strengths and weaknesses and just grow on that. And I mean, the group of guys that we have right now, it just shows on and off the court that, you know, it's all about winning here, and we're really deep.
Yeah, Mo, Pope was just on here, and he was talking to us, and he was saying, I wanted to be more aggressive offensively. I wanted to put the ball on the floor. I wanted to drive. I wanted to think he could score. That's not really the role that you necessarily played last season. What does it mean when you hear that coming from a coach like him?
It means a lot to me because I know the work that I put in at the end of the day. You know, I know how much trust that coach puts in me, you know what I'm saying, every day in practice. You know, he keeps telling me to be aggressive, stay aggressive, play off 2 feet. And I think, you know, in order to be a good player, you need a coach like that and instill confidence in you. So I think it's only going to get better from here on.
It's nice when they tell you to shoot more, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Is part of why you came here because of that, in a way? Because, again, I think a lot of people question, right, how good are you offensively? Just because you haven't done it a whole lot. But Mark Pope's obviously a coach that in his career has had so many good offensive teams, so many good shooters. So in a way, it's almost like it makes sense.
I think it gave me the opportunity to grow my game as a player. You know, he's gave me an opportunity that I always asked for. And, you know, now that it's here, I just got to take advantage of it.
Jaland, we talked with him as well, and he said that you're one of the 70% club, I think is what they call it, making 70% of your threes during a week of practices, right? If you go back and look at your numbers from last season, you weren't shooting 70% from three. We don't have to talk about what that number was, but it wasn't 70%. How much are we going to see an improvement there, and is it going to look a little bit more like what you were as a freshman?
I mean, I have confidence in myself. My coaches have an immense confidence in myself. My teammates do as well. And I believe it's going to only grow. That's my mindset. I just know with the group of guys that I have, the shots will be a lot easier. Just working on my game in here, you know, with the coaching staff and the people around me who I've got, they've really helped me expand my game and, you know, just be more as consistent as could be.
Will it be a little bit different, the role that you kind of play? I feel like last year at Pitt you were on the ball and it was kind of, all right, we're going to give it to him, we're going to put him in a ball screen, and we're going to let him go figure it out, whereas here the ball's popping a little bit more.
Yeah, I'll be able to do a little bit of everything here where it's, you know, if you need a spot up three, I'll be there. If somebody wants to take, you know, a couple handoffs, a couple pick and rolls, I mean, be my guest, please. I think I've done a lot, but at the same time, I'm still doing the same thing that I've always done. I'm just being the point guard that I am, but also at the same time, just doing the little things that help expand my game.
Well, taking some of the pressure off other guys too, right?
Yeah, of course.
Ortega said it already. He's like, man, having Jaland just makes my life so much easier. I mean, you're a scoring point. I mean, that's really what you are, right? Like if your team needs you to score, you can score. If your team needs you to set, you know, guys up, you can do that too.
Yeah, he's more than a scoring point guard.
Yeah.
You got to make that clear, you know what I'm saying?
No, but like what I'm saying is he can do everything.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing is what your team needs, you can do. And the great part for you is, I mean, you're going to have so many weapons around you.
Yeah.
Like
so
you look around and you're like,
it's crazy.
How do I keep all these you know, mouths fed, right?
Yeah.
Keep everybody happy.
That's a challenge for me every day.
It probably is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, more than anything is just like, how do I make sure, and again, when guys get hot, make sure that you know, you keep getting them the ball.
Yeah.
It's almost like your mind has to just keeps going. Right?
That's the job, though.
Yeah.
That's what they put in the description for a point guard, and
no doubt.
I'm loving it right now.
Yeah.
So both of you guys came from good basketball programs, right? But it wasn't necessarily the same as coming to play basketball for Kentucky in Lexington, right? You probably saw with the football players when they were at Alabama, right? What has that adjustment been like coming to a program where you are now, like you're the superstars here?
Yeah.
You're the NBA players in this town, right? How have you adjusted to that?
Pitt, right. Come on, let's face it. In Alabama, it was football.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like totally different for you guys.
Yeah, it's a different lifestyle for sure. Like, even though I came from Alabama, we got a lot of love and appreciation from the fans and the people, but,
it's always going to be number 2.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, Kentucky is just basketball. They live and breathe basketball. So it's a different feeling. You feel like the main characters. Yeah.
I mean, it's completely different for me, and I never really expected it. I always, see Kentucky growing up. Just great basketball team, great basketball players, the people around. But when you're actually here and you're surrounded by the fans and the people, it's second to none. Like these people are amazing. We love their support, and that's another main reason why I feel like Kentucky wins a lot. Is because we pour our hearts onto that court because these fans pour into us. So at the end of the day, I mean, it's an amazing and cool feeling to have these fans with us.
No, it's a crazy home court advantage. I mean, you've seen it. You've seen it up close, and obviously Pitt and Alabama have good crowds, but not like this. Yeah. Is there a Raising Cane's in Lexington?
You remembered? Yes, there is a couple Raising Cane's. So if they want to, NIL is a thing right now.
He's working it. These guys know.
Yes, sir.
That's all they eat sometimes.
Love it. That's the best thing.
Yeah.
Mo, I want to know what you consider yourself for your position, for what player you are. Like, what role are you? Give me a definition for it.
I think I'm a wing. But I could really do everything. On the floor, kind of. I could do a little bit of everything. Defensive player as well. Good offensive rebounder. Could guard different positions. Good cutter, slasher. I could put it on the floor. But I think I'm just like a combination of different players because I've always been put in different positions throughout my career where I had to play different positions. So I just say I'm kind of an all-around player.
So you're a basketball player.
He's a basketball player. He's a basketball player.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking right now if I can even put a name. Like I'm thinking 2K right now. You know how you generate a player and stuff like that. You can't really put nothing on Mo right now.
Yeah. Just a hooper.
Who's a guy that maybe we don't know as much about? I mean, because again, you're so deep. Give me somebody that maybe we don't know as much about, that you didn't even know much about, that all of a sudden you're like, wow, all right, he's going to play and he's going to impact the team this year.
For me, I feel like even though he was on the championship team, Denzel Aberdeen, I played against him my freshman year in Barclays, and playing against him that year, I felt like even just then he was a guy that, had a real special talent. And even though he wasn't able to display it all last year, he still embraced his role and did very well. But the way that he's playing right now and the way that we see his talent is emerging right now, it's incredible to see. And I'm super happy for the season coming up for everybody to see that.
All right, I'll end it with this, Mo. We have a long month coming up next month. We have 16 media days that we're going to have to be at. It's going to be in 8 different cities. It's going to be a lot of work. I've heard that you're the motivational speaker on this team. Can you give us a pump up?
We need something.
I need some motivation to get ready for a month of nothing but media days.
Okay, so you need like encouraging words.
I need encouragement. Yeah. I need a lot of motivation.
Funny, Coach had me say this in the huddle after practice, but what can I say? I say. Don't count the days, make the days count.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That was good for the situation. You got 16
right,
days.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That worked. That worked perfectly. All right. What deems a successful season for Kentucky basketball this year?
I mean, we've all had a collective thought, and that's a national championship. I mean, we're all on the same
Number
page.
9 is the assignment.
Yeah. Right behind.
It's on the flag right over there. Come on.
Yes, sir. Right behind us. I mean, we've all said that that's the goal. We know what's in mind, and we don't want nothing short of that. That's what we're aiming for, and so that's the goal right now.
Do you guys care? Like when we talk about the payroll of Kentucky, everybody talks about it now. Everybody kind of knows it's number one in the country, NIL overall.
Supposedly.
Right. We haven't confirmed it. We haven't confirmed it. We don't have your bank account numbers or anything like that. But does that bother you at all when you hear that and people talk about Kentucky being number one in that regard, or does it irrelevant?
We honestly don't care about it for real. We just we don't even talk about that kind of stuff. We talk about everything else outside of that. You feel me? But it's just a distraction at the end of the day from what we want to do. So
It's funny because I thought when NIL came in, I thought it could be an issue even in the locker room. Mm-hmm. Right? Like guys, NBA, everybody knows what everybody's making, everything like that. In college, I don't know how much you guys even talk about that or no, but it doesn't seem to really, again, the season hasn't started. Mm-hmm. Certainly it's a little bit different with playing time and everything like that, but it seems like, again, the chemistry, even last year, of teams didn't seem, and you were in two different spots, wasn't affected with that.
No, I just believe that, if you're surrounded by the right guys and you have the right intentions and everything be fine, that's just outside noise. Of course, it's a blessing with the NIL that they're providing for everybody. But at the end of the day, if you just surround yourself with the right people and the right culture, we focus on the right things.
All right. Well, listen, fellas, it's great to catch up.
Yeah.
It's great to see you again.
Yes, sir.
Best of luck
Appreciate you
this
guys.
season. When we come back,